What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I will be doing a live trading session, live analysis, as well as live discussion about all the aspect of trading. We will be looking at live trades as well as technical analysis, fundamental. Also very important is trading psychology as well. So we'll be looking at today, tomorrow's pair as well. Tomorrow there are some very important news coming up on AUD and USD, on GBP. There are many pairs, so let's look at one by one all of them. Now before I begin this session, make sure guys you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Make sure you do so. There's a lot of content that available in this channel to help you to become an independent, professional, profitable trader. So with that said, let's begin today's session with, I was looking at AUD USD. Now today there was AUD USD is very volatile now. As you can see, early today there was a news being released on AUD USD that made this pair very volatile. Now we saw that once that candle has formed, the news candle, that was a long bearish engulfer. Later, after two sessions, we see that AUD USD now going up for a deeper pullback, and I was, as I mentioned in my previous session, I'm waiting for an entry. Let's see how far it is going up. I think that AUD USD is still possible for a downside. Now the question is where we can expect AUD USD to come and then to reject again. Now this is the daily chart on AUD USD. From the daily chart, you know what I see, that this is a bearish market so far, and we saw that AUD USD with this daily, from this place we saw the market has created this move to the upside and then has come back down. We saw that this is the daily candle which is forming a narrow, still in a doji area, so it's not a closed candle, so we can't say that this is a doji. But what I think that AUD USD highly likely that if it managed to go up a little bit, will be a very good place for look for potential selling opportunity on AUD USD on the lower time frame. So we'll be looking at see on the lower time frame, such as on the 4 hour, how we can find a trading opportunity on AUD USD. Now if I look at this from the weekly perspective on AUD USD, always I will look at bigger picture as well as the smaller picture to see overall direction in the market. So looking at this bigger picture from the weekly perspective, we saw that after the previous weekly huge liquidity grab, AUD USD so far in the first 2.5 days, after little pullback, we see the sellers again selling this market. So this is for me a selling market. So normally the purpose of this multi-time frame is to find the directional bias in the market. So we saw that AUD USD has broken this resistance level, and with that breakout of this resistance, we saw that AUD USD has grabbed liquidity and then form this bearish candle on the weekly. Followed by this week, we saw that so far the price reached this important level of resistance on AUD USD. Now reaching that resistance level on AUD USD, we see the market slowly dropping towards the downside, and what I would really wait is for the AUD USD to go up a little so that we have a space for selling. So monthly as well, we can see that this is the monthly price action. So far there was a very strong rejection from the top, and I think that this market could come down to break this, at least to test this monthly support level, so that can give us potential selling opportunity in this market. So going back to the entry time frame on the intraday, so this is a support. You can see that we can target in that zone, and to have a good risk to reward, what I would wait for AUD USD to go to this resistance level. This is a very important resistance. To break that resistance zone or to test this level along with this 20 EMA will give us a very good selling opportunity on AUD USD. So I'll wait for selling opportunity on AUD USD. So with that AUD USD, we have seen that in fact what other pairs might do, including gold. We will be looking at next how we can do. Early today you have seen that we posted analysis on gold. That's really a great one. You can look at that too, and also let me know in the chat that which one you are looking at. Gilbert, thank you very much. Good morning. Thank you, Gilbert. AUD pairs moving. Yeah, this is what we were looking at. GBP pairs moving also. Yeah, because of the news coming up, we see that AUD and GBP pairs are moving. That's awesome. Edico, could GBP CHF please? Yeah, will be Sophia. Can we check Euro USD please? Absolutely, Kakulan, thank you very much, Kakulan. So looking at Euro dollar, and then we'll be looking at GBP CHF as well as GBP pairs. So Euro dollar, like the AUD USD, what I see that on Euro dollar, which is also bearish. Okay, we saw with this rejection from this resistance level, you know, I was expecting Euro dollar to have a bounce, but it didn't. We saw that Euro dollar in fact respected this resistance and then has broken down. If we look at the daily, we see that from the daily, this is a typical bearish price action. Now daily candle is very, very important for me. Let's say once, if you are trading on daily, even if you're not trading on the daily, if you look at this daily price action, this is a very nice selling candle on the daily. We saw that with this red candle, there is an impulse, and then the price has come back to this resistance zone. Okay. With that resistance, the price again, we see the price has in fact has given a very nice looking pin bar, which is a selling candle, and from that zone we saw that Euro dollar has a significant drop. At this point, what I see that Euro dollar, you can see there is a head and shoulder in that area has dropped, and I would really wait for a bit more upside. 49 minutes remaining for this candle. Now, you know, this candle could be a, you know, sell pressure. Based on how this candle is closing will determine actually which way the market might be heading. But for me, I think that Euro dollar, you know, if it is closing as a doji, even it is possible for Euro dollar to just a straight drop again towards downside. Very highly likely also possible to happen on Euro dollar. Looking at the daily, this is the daily candle. You can see after this daily impulse, correction impulse, so the price is creating series of lower high and lower low, which is a bearish price action. So this is the daily low. The below this doji is a very important level. If we look at the intraday, we see the price is forming just a doji below that level, and you know, I think that Euro dollar after closing, it looks like it might close as a narrow doji like that. The next one, even after little pullback to the upside, possible for another drop on Euro dollar. The price action is in fact significantly bearish. Okay, so let's see how it does. We see that Euro dollar, AUD USD, GBP USD almost move almost in the same direction. So we'll be looking at to see which one is giving what, and in the meantime guys, make sure that you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Let's look at gold, guys. I know that this one is a really important one. Let's look at 4-hour time frame. Now the pre-London session live, for those who watched, you have seen what exactly mentioned. Gold did exactly as it is. From that zone that we discussed, gold has dropped. I'm sure that for those who were in that live session, that definitely had a great trading today on gold. Now you can see that gold, this is 1 hour chart, and in the pre-London session live, this is what I mentioned, that gold might be testing. There's a 1 hour head and shoulder here on gold, okay? And gold might be testing this and then coming down, and gold did exactly as it is. This is the 1 hour chart. Looks like that it's preparing for another attempt from the sellers. So looking at the 15 minutes chart also, we see that gold so far this move and then consolidating along this area. So for me it's still bearish. Let's look at the 5 minutes chart, okay, to see what it is trying to do. Now you can see this is the trade that just we have closed a bit earlier. We closed this trade with a massive trade, and this trade, in fact, when I was doing the analysis, I posted the analysis on YouTube as well for those who are following us. So this is the trade that today just in London session we have secured. Let's see if we can find another one like this in the live session. It takes a little bit of time always, you know, when finding a good trade. Let me quickly go through that trade so that you know guys exactly what I did. I look at that trade that gave us this massive profit on this one. Now, as I mentioned, that I mostly look at gold trade on the 5 minutes and in the 15 minutes time frame. So I'll tell you exactly what was the trigger in this trade so that you can learn it. Now this is the 15 minutes candle that gave me the trigger on this gold trade during the London session. And you can see that gold pre-London session live when we are doing, I'm just bringing the reference for those who watch that, you know, that what did I say and how the market evolved so that you can, you know, understand it and learn from it. So we saw that pre-London session live when I think the candle was here, probably this one was forming, and this is what I mentioned you guys, that I want to see that the price is breaking this high to test this support as a resistance, because when there is a breakout it is important to look at, you see this is the support here, support here, support here, which term resistance. Okay, this is a very decent, what I can say, the fair way to look at the market for trading opportunity. And we saw that gold, in fact I was waiting for this doji to be broken, because after the doji we saw another drop and creating a very important resistance level. I think this is the candle that we closed in our previous New York's pre-London session live, and I was waiting for that level to be broken. And you can see that this is where the liquidity grab happened. Now liquidity grab also alone is not enough. There is a combination of, you know, indicator, liquidity grab, and the price action and the market structure. So these are the separate component normally we connect together to find the trading opportunity in the market. Now you can see that this doji is a selling doji. Why? Because it has a liquidity, it has this price action, and it in fact given us a certain way of moving averages that we use in our strategy. Because in our strategy we use moving average has to be in a certain way that the price needs to behave in a certain way to give us the selling opportunity. And we saw that, and this is the trigger candle. When the price was dropping, this one exactly send the same trade to our VIP students. And my display is going up. So we saw that this is where exactly where the price dropped with liquidity grab at the top, and from that zone we saw the market has in fact dropped. And not only that, when I was doing that, I also posted the same analysis to YouTube community, so that you guys also can see that. And this is our entry, stop loss, and take profit. And nicely, gold has given us almost 1.9% gain on that trade, exactly at 1988.0110, stop loss 1990.17, and take profit at 1983.6. okay, we closed a bit early because there was a strong drop, which is around 1.9%. and we saw that afterwards, when this was called, gold again formed this doji, and instantly you can see that massively drop towards the downside. Now this is what trading is, in fact, finding the right place, having a strategy, and then triggering in the right time, in the right zone will give you always not, you may not find all the trade winning, but if you stay on the edge, you always remain in a zone of, in the group of a consistently profitable trader. And this is the goal of, I think, that every trader who are trading. And we can see that afterwards, in fact, if you look at the 5 minutes time frame, that's a massive move on gold. You can see from that zone creating series of lower high and lower low, the price in fact has come well below, and exactly where we set our TP, the price again reversed back to the upside. Okay, so this is let's see now where we can find next opportunity. What I think that gold is still bearish. Let's see if we can find another opportunity along the way. And in the meantime, if you want to be part of our VIP group also, where you will be learning our strategies, trading with us, all the trade that we are opening positions, gold, euro, dollar, Gbpusd, all the pairs we trade, whenever giving us an opportunity, you will be learning the strategies, and also you'll access the trading tools that we have. You can join us, link in the description area. You can visit us. Any question, don't hesitate to ask me or ask the live agent in the website. There's a live chat option available. So let's see now what it is doing. Now you can see that after going up again, it grabbed another amount of liquidity from a double top. Okay, we see that another downside is coming. Let me see what it is trying to do. I think that after testing the support, we could see let me see. Okay, so yeah, if you look at the daily, guys, this is a huge bearish price action on gold. This red candle is a breakdown, and we saw that gold currently approaching this daily support zone here, okay, which is the 1978. Anytime we could see that strong drop and then breaking that. Now from the 1 hour, you can see there is a doji here. I want to see a bit more again liquidity at the top, but it's dropping very fast. Let me see if we can find an entry along the way. Looks to me that it's highly bearish. It didn't test this 1 hour 20 EMA, so that's a significant drop. Okay, at this point in that support level, it's not a good idea to sell from here. Let's see if we can find an entry. So you see that it has broken the previous low. Okay, that's huge bearish price action. It's doing exactly as expected. All right, and this is approaching an important level of support. I think that with that move, you know, it might come to down to the 1978 level. That's massive. So from the lower time frame, we see that gold, you know, this is the previous support level here, which highly likely that today we could see a break of this support. Okay, let's see how we can do that. And yeah, in the meantime, let me know in the chat, so you'll find an entry opportunity on gold. And in the meantime, guys, give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of content coming up this weekend. Also, I'll be releasing some content on the early on Saturday and Sunday London session time. You will be able to have all of them if you stay subscribed. As soon as I release, you will be notified. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that you can get notified whenever I'm releasing this content. Gold, Kakunand, dollar CAD. Johannes, good morning. Thank you very much, Johannes. US30, please. Yeah, coach, your opinion about gold. I'm in buy. So you are in buy on gold, but I see possible downtrend. Let's see, CAD, CHF, Euro CAD. Yeah. Musa, that's an awesome call. I made 1500 in my own account, and that's amazing. Can you also teach us gold trading? Yeah, absolutely. This is what we are doing, learning gold trading. Okay, you know, I know many of you want to learn gold trading. Today also a couple of students came to learn gold trading. This is what, you know, main goal here, because trading gold is a bit more different than other instrument. That's it, absolutely. The reason is, firstly, gold is very volatile. Okay, gold is very volatile, and gold behave a little bit, you know, for me it's a predictable way, what I can say. You know, I'm not a perfectionist all the time. Maybe I'm not in the right side, but you saw that the one that we called today, I think you made a good profit on this. That's good. The one that we called today is a big call, and previously also we had a good call on. The reason is gold, you know, especially on the lower time frame, we see the bounce. Let me see what it's doing. Okay, so the bounce is coming on gold. Let's see. Yeah, that's the bounce on the 1 hour. Let me see what it is trying to do here on the 15 minutes. It's testing the previous support as a resistance. Yeah, so that this is what we are doing, that, you know, Sorry, I mentioned the trading gold is a bit more different than other instrument. The reason is it's very volatile, and gold sometimes, especially on the lower time frame, it moves a little bit in a predictable way. Because for example, when gold on a daily support or resistance level, you see that on the 5 minutes it will create a pattern and then will reverse in majority of the time. And also when you look at the 4-hour candle, for example this one, you see whenever you see a 4-hour candle, when it comes to its opening and closing zone, it will definitely will have a bounce. And there is a video also I posted on YouTube relating to that. You know, it moves in a way, what I can say, that predictable way in terms of timing with the London session as well as with the New York session timing. So there's a lot of factors involved in it, but you know, once you like, it's become a bit more predictable on the lower time frame as well as on the higher time frame than other instrument. And when you, let's say there's a gap opening like that with a reversal, you see that there will have a shoot to the upside. This is what happened, which you may not see always in other currency pairs. There is a reason behind it, is that gold has a huge volume that comes in that instrument, because it's the highest volume, I think, in most of the, you know, whatever you're trading, it has a huge volume. And because of that, you know, there's a lot of trader trade on it, investor invest in it, which is a very, very predictable way. So let me see the 5 minutes candle. You know, this way, this price, I would really love to see that it has broken the resistance and then has come back down. Let's sell here. very tough point to make a decision. It was a sell here. So it will be selling, but I want to see. Okay. It's forming the same price action as it has done here, exactly the same way. Okay, so you see that gold probable for the downside. Let me see how it is forming the price action. Let me see the UD USD. Okay, we see that this one also now slowly coming down. I missed that trade. Takes a little bit of patience on finding the right trade. It's gonna come to 1978 level. Let it retry to the upside. Like this one here, a long wick candle would be a very good one. Okay, so dollar yen, you absolutely look at that. Zane, where can you see gold reversal? A gold might, I think gold at least might break this low, and then we could see further drop or reversal. For me, I think that gold today we should see 1978 is broken. So it's trending. You can see this double top is in fact a possible bearish pressure, and we could see with that move 1978, which is very likely. Yeah, thank you very much, Rich. Thanks for you here being here. Okay, so we'll be looking to see There was a sell here, but didn't take it. Okay, so we'll keep that on. Let me see what's with other. So if this one managed to go up again, could see finding opportunity. In the meantime, let me see the dollar yen. Okay, USDJPY, we see that after pullback, which is moving towards the upside. Looking at the weekly, this is a very strongly bull market. Monthly also bullish, daily very aggressively bullish from the lower time frame from 4 hour. Let me see, 1 hour chart, bullish, and it should be reaching that zone. Okay, so we'll be going long on dollar yen. Okay, TP1 at this level, and then TP2 will keep holding. So this is the TP1 level, and then I will be going long with TP2, which will keep running after moving the stop loss at entry for 3 times profit. So dollar yen, I will be going long at this price with 35 pips stop loss. TP1 at 137.55. okay, so TP2 at 138.292. so basically here we have around 36 pip, 35 pip stop loss. So dollar yen is, at least we should be able to see that move. Now dollar yen is a highly bullish market. We see the price has done enough pullback towards the downside, and now for me it's a very highly bullish market. We could see significant move, and in all of them I see the dollar yen is very strong than any other instrument. And we saw that there is initial pullback. Okay, there's a strong movement. We should be able to see the price moving in that direction. So dollar yen, and going back to gold again, so we'll keep the dollar yen on. So gold, let me see when it is trying to drop. 15 minutes candle is closing just now. Okay, so gold is still creating a very highly bearish price action, and I think that it will drop to the level that I expected. dollar yen, yeah, that's 15 minutes, which is significantly bullish. So in our TP1 we'll have around 37 pip if it moves in the direction which is expected, and then we'll move the stop loss at entry, keep that running. So gold, was planning to sell from here, but anyway, is that so dollar yen before this candle close, we do have another candle. I'm expecting it to have a further move to the upside. If we look at gold again, so gold with that candle close, I was planning to sell, but it has dropped without taking me. No problem. We do have we have dollar yen, which is moving in the direction, and dollar yen also very good pair for trading, very low spread. Right, so we are moving to the upside now. Let's keep that on. A very strongly bullish price action. Okay, so we'll be looking at that. Let me look at gold 15 minutes that has a very long bearish candle. So once we will see at least halfway movement, we'll bring the stop loss at entry to make the trade break even before the candle close, if it had this move right now. At least if we see 32 have passed, okay, which is moving. Okay guys, make sure that you manage the risk. Everything is here only for educational, and make sure anyone trading do proper risk management and keep everything as educational. So this is our TP1, and we have TP2 set at this level. Let it move in the direction. So once it will create that movement, we can take some profit and then move the stop loss first. Now the question is what gold is trying to do. That dollar yen will do completely opposite than gold. So that one I want to see that has a bounce. So before the candle close, this is the 4 hour. If we see that like that, which is a bullish candle. Now very important to see. Stone is doing the gold. Okay, so you see that that's broken. Gold has broken the support. So from the 5 minutes, gold has formed significant bearish price action. There are $1 yen. Okay, so if it is rejecting from the bottom, we should be able to see that again moving to the upside. So let's keep that running, brother. We just keep that running and we'll see how it does. In the meantime, let's see what other instruments are doing. Eurujpy is showing bullish. Gbpjpy also very aggressively bullish. Okay, Gbpjpy, we see that there is a very strong bullish price action. Okay, and okay, let me see what you guys are up to. Okay, you see that Gbpjpy is in fact bullish. Hi coach, can you gold drop? Okay, so gold looks to me that we see GJ is moving up. What do you think on short AUD USD will go? Okay, Yeah, thank you very much for that. Okay, so you are on gold position. Okay, so thank you very much. So let's see, we see that GJ is moving up, so we should be able to see dollar yen also scaling to the upside. We see there is yen pairs are showing very significant bullish price action. Aussie yen also we see that bullish move. So with that respect, we should be able to see dollar yen to the upside. Okay, let's see how it is trying to do. Gold, there is a long wick candle. Here's the JPY. Okay, so let's see, it's testing this support as a resistance as support. NASDAQ, okay, I'll be looking at that. Okay, so looking at NASDAQ, let me see what NASDAQ is doing. Okay, so NASDAQ, what you saw that it's moving in a consolidation here. Quite a few dodges for me. NASDAQ is a bullish market. I think that it might continue to rise to the upside, because if you look at this bigger picture from the weekly, it's a bull market NASDAQ, and if you look at the monthly also, it is a bullish market. So if you look at the daily, there is a daily candle that has a long wick at the top and bottom, so which is a middleman, and I think that NASDAQ will move towards the upside. So from the lower time frame, we see that NASDAQ is in fact significant bullish price action. 4-hour candle close will really tell us how it will do, but we saw that the market has grabbed liquidity from the bottoms multiple times, and I think that NASDAQ will remain bullish over time. Okay, so if we look at the 1-hour, what I see that NASDAQ also from the 1-hour price action grabbing liquidity from the support multiple times. So bigger picture and a smaller picture, I see that NASDAQ is bullish. Okay, looking at the gold again to see what it is doing. So from the lower time frame, what we see that this is the 1-hour on gold, and the price action as expected on gold, which is, we see that there is a significant bearish price action. This double top on gold on the 1-hour, you can see, is in fact a very nice looking price action for me for potential further drop. And we saw that this 1-hour candle, you can see the 15 minutes, this 15 minutes price action is also, after testing this, has a nicely dropped, and I think that gold will slowly continue to drop. From the 5 minutes, we see that are grabbing multiple liquidity. Okay, so we'll be we are running dollar yen. Let's see gold. Let me see what it is trying to do here. 1 hour. There's a potential for further downside on gold, and we see that the market in fact forming bearish price action. So dollar yen is pushing up again, and which is a very probability now. The price action is highly bullish, and let's see. So we see that the market before the candle close, which is forming a middleman, and for me I think it's a bull market. It tested this previous resistance as a support, and this 1 hour candle also to me it's a bull. So from the 15 minutes and even for the lower time frame, 5 minutes is forming kind of bullish price action. I'm expecting it, we could see a little bit of liquidity gap here, but you know it's moving in the direction, and I'm expecting it to go up. If it breaks the high, then we will be moving the stop loss at entry. Let's keep that running. Let me see the gold. There is a let's keep gold aside because there's a 4 hour candle close coming on all the instrument. Let me see what they are performing with Aussie CAD, AUD, and ZD. Aussie yen, yen looks weaker, so we are in the right side. Hopefully that CAD, CHF, JPY, we close to it profit on this one. We close to it around, because this one looks not that much strong, around 27p profit on this one early today. AUD USD, for me it's in a zone where we might see further drop on AUD USD. Let me see if there is any other pairs that giving potential opportunity. So GJ has a bullish move, and after grabbing multiple liquidity, GBP JPY has closed above with a bull candle, and you know GBP CHF also showing bullish. Let me see quickly if there's any opportunity anywhere. So looking at a dollar yen has formed a doji for me, which is a bullish candle. The only one thing here is that there is a doji, but still I'm expecting it to you might see a little bit of slower movement here. Dollar yen very strongly bullish, and we should be able to see potential move to the upside. We'll keep that on. So there is a 4-hour candle close coming on gold. Let's see what it is trying to do. For me, gold is still bearish. What I think that is now just you know, gathering some liquidity for this move. Okay, so gold in a very crucial area. It's grabbing liquidity from the resistance. So we see the dollar yen has passed our entry, which is very good for us. Okay, this time if dollar yen moving to the profit zone, we will be moving the stop loss just below this level here. Okay, let's first cross it our entry, and then we need to see some couple of pips profit in it, and then we'll close some part and the rest will move, keep running. Okay, so you see gold, let me see, gold has grabbed liquidity from the top, and we might see that. Okay, very good. Holy shit, it's just rejected. It's a manipulation now. Manipulation is always what you can do. We'll see that upside again. Let me see gold. Just manipulated, as I mentioned, that dollar yen also now going in the direction. Okay, dollar yen has a bounce. That's a manipulation, as I mentioned. So it's on the way now to the upside. Let's see what it is trying to do here. Okay guys, so we see the dollar yen and gold is there just on the manipulation risk. Let's keep that running. US30, no problems. We'll be looking at US30. So let's look at US30, and with that said, looking at the US30, so which is looks to me that creating a bullish price section on US30 as well. Let me see the bigger picture from the lower time frame, there is a double bottom. I think that US30 now reversing to the upside, okay, which is very highly likely possible on US30. This is the resistance line here on US30. It break towards the downside and then form a double bottom. I think it's now preparing for bullish move to the upside on US30, which is possible. If we look at the 4 hour, we can see that Georgia, yeah, we'll be looking at that. So if we look at the 1 hour on US30, we saw there is a nice looking double bottom here. So there's a double bottom, has broken to the upside. Now with that double bottom from the lower time frame, we see that with the double bottom formation, the price has I think that's a liquidity grab, and US30 might be trending to the upside, okay, which is very likely to possible. Now if we look at the 1 hour chart on US30, we saw that this market in this direction already can see that there is a multiple times the price grab liquidity from the support, has formed this bullish candle, which could come down for a bit more deeper pullback. But I think that US30 after coming to that zone, we could see potential bullish opportunity. It's form a double bottom, we might see a retest of this level, and then we can expect to continue to rise in that direction. So US30 is looking like it's forming bullish price action. Let me see the day, gold again, from lower time frame, 5 minutes. So you see that gold has done a very strong manipulation. So at this point, let me see if there is any opportunity. From 5 minutes time frame, see dollar yen. Okay, dollar yen has a very strong manipulation. We can expect now the price to form a bullish structure here, okay, which is very likely to happen. It grab liquidity from the support. Now we can expect it to bounce, which is just doing. Now at this point, let me see the gold as well. So gold also has done a significant manipulation here. Let me see what they are doing. So I think gold is still downside. Okay. Okay, so we'll keep that on. Let me see again. The US30 looks very aggressively like it. This one might be this is the 1 hour candle, which is a bullish candle. I think that US30 might go a bit longer to the upside. If we look at the daily on US30, for me, looks to me that this one, you see there is a lower, higher low, and with that, I think they will break to the upside, because from the bigger picture perspective, it is a bull market. Okay, we see that from this resistance here, support here, which in fact has broken, and we could see that this one might be trending to the upside. This is the daily chart, in fact, which is very high value price action. And from the 1 hour chart, we see the market now slowly turning into bull market. And this price action, that what I see, for me, it's a very strongly bullish on US30. If we look at the NASDAQ, we see the same way. Okay, so we saw the NASDAQ has formed a doji, but looks like that US30 a bit more strongly bullish than NASDAQ, because US30 has a reversal on the support. NASDAQ is at the top. Okay, so this double bottom on US30, for me, it's a reversal, and what I think that, you see there is a liquidity gap here, and also there is a wing here that's forming an inverted head and shoulder for this potential break to the upside. Okay, along with the gold, that gold in fact grab liquidity. This is the 1 hour chart, 15 minutes, 5 minutes. We see the potential pressure on gold for selling, I think. You see that gold, in fact, we had a trade on gold today early, a successful trade, which in fact 2 times profit on this one that we have closed here in London session. This is the trade that we have closed on gold, not this one, the other one. And this is the entry, stop loss, and take profit, which is almost 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio trade. If you want to also trade with them in the Forex Trading Wizard Academy, also learn our strategies in a VIP environment where you will be learning all the strategies, trading with me every day. All the trades that I am sending will be sent it to the students, and also you will be part of a VIP chat group where all the traders trading together. It's a great environment. You can consider joining us. There's a link in the description area. There's a also a link at the top of the chat. I would recommend you to click the link, visit the website, click join now button, and be part of this trading community. I would sell gold from here, but I didn't do because we are on a dollar in trade. So looks like that gold here, it has done enough manipulation. Now what I think that could see the downside on this one. So dollar yen is it's done also enough manipulation. Let's see, if you wanted to see that it just has broken to the upside, which is near our entry now. Okay, now from the 4 hour, we see that the price action has revisited. Let me see the gold. It's almost on the opening and closing again on the 1 hour and 4 hours. So you see that from the 1 hour, gold grab liquidity from the resistance, and then thank you, Mohanad, no problems, you're always welcome. So dollar yen still showing bullish. So it basically took good amount of liquidity from this support. Okay, so awesome, thank you very much. Yeah, that's what I think. So UJ, Okay, so let's look at some other pairs that what they're doing. Needs more liquidity probably. Okay, so gold also this one. All right, so let's look at we saw that US30. We see that US30 on the bigger picture bullish. NASDAQ, we see some pullback coming up on NASDAQ, but this one also for me is bullish. I think that it might come down to grab liquidity, and then we could see that the price is pushing to the upside. How about AUD USD? What's your thought? Okay, Rich will be looking at AUD USD as well. It's also a very volatile now. AUD USD, you can see that if I look at the 4 hour, I think that AUD USD might grab liquidity from this resistance level. You can see there is this is a news candle today, which is a bearish engulfer, and the price after this long bearish engulfer, the price has dropped. I think the price will just break this high or create a lower high or higher high, might be testing the 20 EMA, and I think that AUD USD will drop again, and that could lead that price to if you look at the daily price action, AUD USD for me is also bearish. Now we could see break of this daily high. I think after that we could see again another downside on AUD USD. If you look at the weekly, this is also yeah, for me weekly also weaker. That means the buyers are weaker on AUD USD. If we look at the 4 hour, we see that the market on AUD USD, this is a very high liquidity zone, and as you know that this is what I most of the time talk about the liquidity. Liquidity is that means that, let's say, when this candle has formed, there's a huge number of sellers sold this market, keeping their stop loss above this high. So when a seller sell, their stop loss is a buy order. So when there is a buy order, so big boys come that zone to sell the market to make a bigger move towards the downside. And for me, I think that above this zone is a high liquidity. Normally, to understand liquidity, I create a map in the chart to find the liquidity zone. So this Saturday I will be releasing a video that explaining how do I look at the high liquidity zone in the market, how I do the map on the chart. I'll be releasing it on YouTube for free, guys. So make sure that you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel, so that once I release that, you are notified. So the only thing that you need to do, subscribe, press that bell button, and stay tuned on Saturday and Sunday in London session time, so that you are notified as soon as I release. So I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds so everyone have time to do that. Thank you very much. So just smash the like button and also subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for your support to the channel. So let's see gold again, what it's trying to do. So gold from bigger picture, it looks to me bearish. This market from the daily perspective, you can see that there's a daily bearish candle, and we saw today after little pullback there has been a significant rejection towards the downside. So we'll keep that gold side. Let me see other pairs from the daily perspective. Okay, CHF-JPY, that trade we are running, we closed with profit today, not in full but on half, because CHF-JPY looks to me that the price action was not strong enough for a very stronger move. So why we secure profit on CHF-JPY, the trade that we were running on this one. So let's see other pairs, what they are doing. AUD USD we discussed. I think AUD USD just going up for a liquidity trigger. Okay, so dollar yen is moving in the direction as expected near our entry. So the price normally does this when it approaches an important level. I think it's forming an inverted head and shoulder here, okay, and then we could see that dollar yen is going towards the upside. So if we see this break of a structure, then we can expect it for further move. Because it formed on the 5 minutes an inverted doji, so leave it there. Okay guys, let me know in the chat, are you enjoying the live? How are you doing with your trading psychology and everything? Share your opinion, anything that you are doing, any trading. I think dollar yen will or Eurusdjpy will be looking at the WTI, referring to intraday your view coach. Okay, we'll be looking at things for US30 analysis. And Jones, thank you very much. UJ bullish. Okay, it's great to be break last month's high though. Yep, thank you very much. Can you buy please make analysis USD CHF? We will be looking at that. Coach, what do you think about gold? Is still bullish? Now gold looks to me bearish at the moment. I think it will break the support and then maybe we could see later going bullish. Gold, what do you think about gold? Okay, I will be looking at the GPUSD showing potential. Thank you. Was close GJ. Very good. 130% profit. That's a very good return, Gilberto. Good job. This is what I need from every one of you. Don, thank you very much. That's a good idea. Thank you, Gianu. Thanks for your appreciation. So very good, Gilberto. I want everyone to do that. Make more profit from trading. This is the main goal of trading, is to make profit. Now I'm sure that everyone have the ability to do that. Once you are consistent in your approach, once you develop that mindset, trading psychology, you can do that. Everyone can do that. So gold, do you see that with this 5 minutes, it's consolidating very peculiar price action. So gold, when it needs to do manipulation, it does this, grab liquidity from the top, from the bottom, from all sides for potential move. To me, I think that gold will move towards the downside. Might be different, but dollar yen, now we see that I think this one is forming also from the 15 minutes, which require, so from the 5 minutes, let's see if it is forming a bear, inverted head and shoulder. Then we'll look at that. Okay, so gold, we'll keep that eye on it. Thank you, James. Thanks very much. Euro JPY, we'll be looking at that. So JPY, I was looking at all the JPY pairs. Looking at Euro JPY. So Euro JPY, for me, it's also showing bullish price action. If we look at the daily on Euro JPY, there is a daily doji. Okay, so this doji for me, it's bullish. Okay, so you see that Euro JPY from the daily perspective looks to me that it's a bullish price action. You can see there's a long doji on the daily that has almost equal wick at the top and bottom, so it's a middleman, which is for me a continuation pattern on Euro JPY. So with that continuation pattern, what I see that the price today, once the market opens, so far we see the market is bouncing to the upside, and so far it is on a on the go. And if I look at the bigger picture, what I see that Euro JPY, this is the weekly price action. From the bigger picture, this is also long-term bullish market. You can see that with this huge impulse on the weekly correction, for me it is a bull market. Now if we look at the daily, again going back to, okay, let's look at monthly as well. Now from the monthly, the most important candle that I see on Euro JPY is the monthly, because when you see a market structure, you can see that this is a long-term bullish market, an impulse on the monthly, correction, impulse, correction, impulse. So we see that Euro JPY bigger picture showing series of higher high and higher low, which is a long-term bullish market. Now this monthly candle, why did I say it's important, is because if you look at this here, this is the most important part, because when Euro JPY was moving, this is a liquidity doji, a very powerful doji. Now this resistance here on Euro JPY, which also a liquidity candle, turns support here, and from that candle we saw the market has a bounce. Now with that bounce, what I think that now it will try to create a new higher high, at least try to break the monthly high. Now if we look at the weekly, we see that from the weekly perspective, this one is in fact forming that bullish candle. Now if we look at the daily, we come back to the higher time frame on Euro JPY, we see that the price already grabbed liquidity once. It might try to grab another one, but for me trend is up and I see potential bullish trading on Euro JPY. So from the lower time frame, you can see it's just grabbing liquidity from the support, which is potential for bullish move. So going back to dollar yen again, as I mentioned that it's, to me it was forming an inverted head and shoulder. In fact it had formed that inverted head and shoulder. Okay, and with that inverted head and shoulder formation, tested the support, and we can expect now the price to move in the direction that we are expecting, which is near our entry. I want to see it's breaking to the upside, then we can take some profit and then move the stop loss at entry just to make the break even. So this is the 5-minute chart. Let it break to the upside. See in the 15 minutes, maybe. Okay, so let that keep running. We'll be keep eye on that. Now gold, with that said, yeah, for me gold also forming a bearish price action. I think today gold slowly might come down to at least 1978 that I'm expecting, and from the intraday we see that gold from the 1 hour, very interestingly, there is a liquidity gap and we can expect it to drop. So dollar yen has gone to our entry, and there's a 1 hour candle close coming up. I'm gonna see that it's broken and move to the upside. Okay, so in the meantime, guys, there is a link in the live chat for EvaTrade. Our recommended broker is EvaTrade. They're regulated. You can use that link to register for free and then to open an account with them. You can trade with EvaTrade. They're regulated, so your capital will be in the safe hand. So link in the description. Also, there is a link given in the live chat. I'll recommend you to use a regulated broker for your trading, and yeah, this will be, they're very good and no commission broker, reliable, and you can use that link to start trading with them. So let me see now. Okay, so we see that gold has formed a 5 minutes middleman. Okay, so we are turning dollar. Okay, so dollar yen has broken to the upside, to the, which is expected to break and then to continue to rise. So gold, gold has formed middleman. I think the gold should be dropping, nothing guaranteed, but looks to me that it's gonna come down. So if this one completely the opposite, so dollar yen and gold moves normally the other way around. So if this one is dropping, that one should be moving to the upside. Okay, so now it might needs a bit more liquidity. Okay. Okay guys, in the meantime, don't forget to give a like the stream and also subscribe to the channel. This Saturday and Sunday during the London session time, I will be releasing a very important video on liquidity map. So how do I look at the chart to find out the liquidity zone, to understand which way the market will be heading? So you can access that video for free on YouTube channel. So that's a massive liquidity grab on gold on the 5 minutes. That's a massive liquidity grab on 5 minutes time frame. So we see that gold possible downside. So there is a 4-hour candle close coming that could lead gold to this level. If you look at the 5 minutes, okay, we see dollar yen has broken up, which is very good for us. Okay, so I'm not doubling up gold because I would definitely sell gold, but I'm not doubling up two trades because they normally move almost similar way. I want to see dollar yen has gone to the upside, giving us some profit. Okay, so dollar yen has moved in the direction. This time we should be able to see it has broken this resistance zone and then created a higher high. Okay, so USD CHF Imran, yeah, we'll be looking at that. Dollar Swiss franc. Okay, let me look at that. USD CHF. Okay, so looking at dollar Swiss franc. I was trying to do. If it is not being able to break, then might see deeper liquidity gap. Okay, that's what we need, a break to the upside. Okay, so dollar Swiss franc, so normally they normally move almost in the similar way. You can see the USD CHF, when dollar getting stronger, dollar Swiss franc also moving in the direction. So you see the strengthening in dollar. Now if you look at the dollar Swiss franc on the daily, you can see that this is a very strongly bullish market on USD CHF. The price has formed this reversal here, strong movement, again correction, and we see that again dollar Swiss franc is moving towards the upside. So USD CHF, from bigger picture, I see that potential bullish movement on dollar Swiss franc. If we look at the weekly, we can see that previous week there is a bullish candle, this week, and there is an imbalance in that zone, and we could see good movement in that direction. And I think that at least we can expect this week dollar Swiss franc to reach that resistance zone. If you look at the daily, we can see the market, in fact, from the daily is going to the upside, and there's a void here, and there's a probability for USD CHF to move and to reach the resistance level. So from the lower time frame, we can see that there is a, in this 4-hour time frame, there is an inverted head and shoulder here. Okay, so with that inverted head and shoulder, the price has completely broken to the upside, and we can expect this price, already we see above the resistance zone, and we can expect the price to continue to rise in that direction on USD CHF. So I'll be waiting for, as we are on dollar, can't double up, but looks that it's a bullish, and I think that this price will continue to rise in that direction. The way I see the price action is highly bullish on dollar Swiss franc, which is from the 1 hour as well. We see that potential bullish price action. Okay, so bigger picture and smaller picture, we see that there is a potential bullish, and because it's a changing of trend, we could see that possible strong movement to the upside. So as soon as I will find entry, also I will be trading that one. And if you also want to trade with this, all of them, and also learn our strategies, we do have quite a few trades today. Successfully we closed a gold trade to 2% on this one, 2 times profit as soon as we have entered. Quite a few trades. Also we are running dollar yen trade. So if you want to be part of that as well, receive all the trade alerts that we are trading, and also learn our strategies, you can find a link in the description area. You can visit the website, join us. Any question, don't hesitate to ask the live agent. She'll be able to answer any question. And I would say that this is the best, investment you will ever do, investing on yourself to learn trading instead of, losing money, because without environment, in fact, nothing comes in place. There is a lot of traders that you will be able to share your ideas, their thinking. They said that you will be average of 5 people that you are associated with. So when you spend your time with trader, you see how the traders think. I think that that's a great experience. So yeah, link in the description. I would recommend you to join and be part of this community. Thank you very much. And let's see, favor Aussie yen. Absolutely. Canadian dollar yen. Just look at it. So Aussie yen, let me look at Aussie yen. So we see that all the yen pairs showing potential bullish move. Okay, so what we see that from the daily, Aussie yen is a bullish market. Bigger picture, it's bullish. You can see that with this support level on Aussie yen, from this support, the price is respecting this level, creating series of higher low. Now with that higher low creation, the price respecting this level, daily candle, you can see it's a daily and then narrower red candle, sign that bulls are stronger. And then there is another daily candle today which is breaking all this resistance. So this is the way that I look at, instead of looking at anything else, looking at the pure price action will give you a very clear idea of how the market moves. Okay, I think that I'm sure that who are trading for something definitely will agree that price action, market structure, and liquidity are 3 secrets to know. As I mentioned earlier, also the Nikola Tesla, genius of all time, he said that if you want to know the secret of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. If you want to know the secret of the market, think always in terms of market structure, liquidity, and price action. In fact, to be a profitable trader, you need to pay attention to both the market structure, liquidity, and price action, as well as Nikola Tesla, because what he said is also will help you to develop a stronger trading psychology, because is in fact come to overcoming the emotional barrier that we have in trading. Is mostly we think this is we need a magic indicator, magic strategy that will give us the profit, but it's all about developing a sound trading psychology, which comes in fact from that place. So we'll discuss more on that, because it's a part of profitable trading, being able to handle the trade with the right mindset, and also having good strategy, technical knowledge together make a trader a profitable. And I think that in my experience, I have seen that trading is the fastest way, easiest way to gain financial freedom, for one, because at the end of the day, if you want to do anything, try anything, you need a shop, you need an investment, you need a people, you need capital. There's 100 of things that you need to tick the box, and at the end of the day you get tired. But trading is the simplest way. Just have a mobile phone or PC, and that's it. And Forex provides leverage that helps traders to make consistent profit with a little investment, that we are doing in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. If you are our insider, then you know that how we are translating a smaller account into consistent growth. So if you are not insider, then I will invite you to also join us, learn our strategies and then trade with us. So you see the dollar yen is going, this is the patience that needed. We see the dollar yen finally has moved in the direction. So we see in profit now, and let's see, let it go to a couple of pips profit, break this structure, then we will be moving, will take some part and then moving the stop loss. Okay, we see that move happen. This is what I was expecting, an explosion on the lower time frame. So that happened. Now let it go some profit zone, and then I will also advise the VIPs to secure some profit on it. First let it move a little, move to the upside. Okay, because it has broken, we should be able to see further move. We have 2 TP on this one, so we'll keep one half position on. After let it move at least some more peep on that direction. So it peep only, we need a bit more. Any one of you running that trade, I know that VIPs are from the YouTube live. Dollar yen trade. So let me see the 5 minutes. Okay, so you saw that the price action for me is still bullish. Let it form. We saw this structure has formed exactly. Dollar yen has done that I mentioned, that inverted head and shoulder, tested that one and then has broken to the upside. Now this is the 5 minute chart, and I'm expecting it to this is this 5 minute chart on a support level, and we should be able to see another one forming to the upside. Yeah, very good, thank you, Elizabeth. God bless you, sir. Please check for me Euro USD. Yeah, thank you very much, Elizabeth. Gilberto boss, I'm out of dollar yen with 200% profit, holding a very good, Gilberto. That's fine. You need to manage your that's good, because you had a bit that's good, you did that. Awesome, thank you, very good, with profit, awesome. Good job. So this is the 5 minutes candle which is forming a doji. I want to see that one. Coach, thank you. Please do recommend the video for two. Thank you. Yeah, so this is what I will be releasing this weekend about the liquidity map in the chart. Yeah, that's good that you're learning. You know, intention is the key. If you keep an intention for learning, you will be learning it, no doubt. So it's basically liquidity grab is, you know, on the chart there are some zone that, you know, let's say if a plain if you look at the plain chart as a trader, what you see that some candles, indicators, but as a professional trader I see something inside the chart that maybe many of don't see. Is because I train my mind to see that way. That's what I called a liquidity grab. Okay, so basically the liquidity zone. So this is what I want to convey, that knowledge to you guys so that you can learn. So when I look at the chart, I not only see the candles, not only see the indicators, but I see the liquidity. Where are the liquidity in the chart is the most important part as a trader. So make sure that you stay subscribed and keep eye during the London session time this weekend on Saturday and Sunday both. I'll be premiering, also watching with you guys. So I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds now. Everyone have time to do that, subscribe and press that bell button. That's awesome. We see the dollar yen has formed a doji. Now with the doji, which is for me a bullish candle, so what we will do now, we'll bring the stop loss, which also will secure some profit exactly below this doji. Okay, so right now I will move my stop loss below this 5 minutes doji, but I will close half position. So secure half. So yeah, so this is what I did. I secured half position, and also I updated the VIPs who are trading with us to move the stop loss at 137.20, which is also some profit on it. We might get out of it, but we still on it, and if it moves in that direction, we'll keep holding the trade for the full profit. Okay, so let's keep that on. We have TP1 and TP2 as well on dollar yen. Let's see, we'll keep that running. And from the 15 minutes, looks to me that dollar yen should be to the upside. So we solved this trade, dollar yen, which we secure some profit. The rest is running, and we'll keep that running. Let's focus on, okay, you see that explosion to the upside as I mentioned on dollar yen. So if I turn on our TF indicator, so you see that this is where it comes to the TF strategy. We see all this buy alert is according to our TF strategy. This is our TF indicator. If you are our lifetime member, you should be able to access it from your student dashboard. If you are not, also I will recommend you to join us to access this. This is my favorite trading strategy that I use, a TF strategy to trade the market, because TF strategy, that means trend following strategy, is my favorite trading strategy. Okay, we see that gold, that expected, there is a, as I mentioned, there is a massive liquidity. I know that gold is going to drop from here. The reason I didn't open another trade on gold is because we are running dollar yen, which moving in the direction. And you know, normally it is a good idea to stay managed. This is what I say, the risk management, trade management, and all this, in the beginning trader make this mistake. That's fine, that I used to do as well before I become a profitable trader, is opening a lot of positions thinking that all of them will go in the direction, and at the end of the day sometime you'll see that actually some of the position will not go. And why didn't I open dollar, yen and gold together? Because gold I know that it's gonna go down, but why didn't I open is because gold and dollar, yen normally in most of the time you'll see almost move similar way. So if you are bullish on dollar, yen, and let's say if you are bearish on gold, both are going in the direction, both are winner. But if dollar, yen not going in the direction, then we'll see that gold also not going in the direction, and that could hurt the trading account. This is the risk management. As you can see, so far today we had 3 successful trade. Gold, we had 1.9% profit on this one early in London session. Now dollar, yen, which is also a successful trade, also early we closed JPY with profit. I think this one also picking up. Okay, we closed that one with profit because I know that a dollar, yen is better trade than JPY, definitely, because dollar, yen looks very aggressively bullish. Okay, all right guys, let me know in the chat. Let's see how it goes. Thank you very much for your time here as well. Gold buy, I will discuss it. The gold retrace 1978. Yeah, absolutely, has done that. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Awesome, Gilberto. Very good, Gilberto. That's good. Good job. Euro CHF. We'll be looking at that. So you saw the dollar, yen has that move that we expected. Very good. So let's look at now Euro CHF, that which is this is also I think that Euro CHF is reversing to the upside. You look at the daily, there is we might see this one reversal. We could see, the way I see this price action here on the 4 hour on Euro CHF, we see an inverted head and shoulder, and we can expect the price to move to the upside. For me it's a reversal, and there is a probability for moving, but it's a long-term downtrend. That's why I'm not thinking anything yet on Euro CHF. GBP JPY, so all the JPY pairs including dollar, yen, and okay, so dollar, yen in fact gone in the direction we expected. So our TP1 at 137.55. So we can do something here. Okay, we can secure some more profit on dollar, yen, moving the stop loss. Already our stop loss at 130.20. okay, so we'll be move it to 137.23. okay, so we'll move a little bit, couple of pips advanced, though it is going to TP1. I'll be moving the stop loss at 137.23 just to second half, for the second half. Okay, so gold has a massive drop as expected. From the daily, we see that the market now below the level that we mentioned, below the weekly support, below the monthly support. And what I think that with that move, either we will see drastic drop or we could see the reversal. Now the reversal on the gold may not be directly, we need to see the price action confirmation. Let me explain where I am expecting gold for a reversal. Is the opening and closing here, and also the monthly low. If we look at the weekly, we can see that on the weekly as well. So there is the price is, if we look at the daily, the same way we see that drop, and these are the levels that we could see that on the lower time frame for a potential reversal on gold. Now I will be look for reversal on the 5 minutes, and we can be able to, if you know, when the price reverse from this kind of place, from this monthly, weekly support and resistance, it has normally very strong movement. Okay, so if you look at that here on this kind of reversal, you'll see this kind of move, massive move. Okay, so I will be waiting for continuation or reversal based on the price action, but if we can find the reversal, definitely we'll look at that as well. Anytime the trade coming along the way, I will be also posting it to the VIPs, and also you can learn that strategy that I'm trading if you are our member. So I'll recommend you to join us if you want to trade whenever trade coming. You know, it's good that if you are here, then even if you are doing a job, you can follow all the trades that we are trading, and also you can learn in your time. So make sure guys, you check the link in the description area for potential opportunity that we have. So dollar yen, we see that has moved well to the resistance zone. Okay, so we should be able to see that one also moving to the upside. Okay, that's good. So you are moving, you are running the full position. That's cool, Mehadat. That's awesome. Dollar yen, this is our TP1 at 37.55. The TP2 that is on 3 times, but it might struggle to break this high. But as you know that because we are a risk-free trade, that's why it might struggle to break this high, which is the 137.77. but if the momentum is very high, we might see that broken. This is why we place that the break even. Now, depends on you know, we should be able to see a test of this 137.55, because this is a very important liquidity. You know, afterwards it might struggle to break the high. This is why I put the TP1 at 137.55 level. US30, TK boss, yeah, absolutely. Cat JPY, what's your analysis? I will be looking at the Abhi. Coach, please look at USD CHF. I'm long. I'm also VIP students. Thank you, Abhi. I'll be looking at that. You are long. That's a good job. So it's moving to the upside, definitely. So let me look at US30 and USD CHF. Thank you very much. So looking at the USD CHF, and then we'll be looking at US30 as well. So USD CHF, like the dollar yen, from the daily, dollar Swiss franc has, this is a, for me it's a reversal. Now if you look at dollar Swiss franc, very long term downtrend. Okay, now we saw that this is a, you can see the same kind of pattern here. Okay, the same kind of reversal pattern, and then has quite a few days of uprise and consolidation. So because it formed the same kind of reversal, bigger picture, I think the dollar Swiss franc, we can expect it to move and break this resistance line. Okay, at least we can expect to create a new swing high, and then so there is a probability for further move. From the lower time frame, in the 4-hour, we see this inverted head and shoulder breakout, and we can expect it to continue to rise. So for me to enter USD CHF, I want to see pullback, because we already closed dollar yen, which is not close, which is almost nearly hitting. So we'll be looking to, it's a risk-free trade, so we'll be looking for another one once we will see the suitable entry. Okay, USD US30, looking at that on US30, looking at the monthly. Now from the monthly, we see that US30, from the resistance, there was a significant drop. So far we can't still comprehend from this place because it's not showing clear direction on the monthly. From the weekly, we saw that US30, this is the weekly support. So far, initial rise and then drop in a zone where weekly still not clear for me. I think that weekly, if the price cannot break this support, we might see to the upside. Now from the daily, we see that US30, now this is the daily candle. Once the market open, we saw that movement from the 4-hour. Okay, so this is where we saw that US30 initially moving to the upside. Now this price action looks to me that it's a bullish price action. Okay, earlier also mentioned there is a double bottom here, a movement, this candle, this previous, it just closed above this neckline. I think that US30, we could see that a reversal to the upside. So from the 1-hour, there is a red candle. That's when we discussed, there was a inverted move on this one, on this previous resistance and support. Still, I think that US30 is still possible to be bullish. Okay, we see the market is respecting this resistance, but for me, because it's a long-term bullish, okay, US30 is still, for me, I think that slowly it will turn to a bullish market. Though it is testing this support as a resistance, still probability for potential bullish. Passive trading, thank you very much. Thanks for your appreciation, passive trading. This really really helps me to stay motivated. Thanks for that. Awesome, and you are welcome always. Good luck, gold. Thank you very much. What's the next support zone to buy gold? Okay, we'll be looking at the side CAD JPY. Okay, Faber will be looking at that. Next support zone buy gold. Let me see. Okay, so gold, there is a 4-hour candle closed, and that's a bearish candle. To buy gold from next support zone, that I will, I would say that, let's say before creating a price action, I never see that one can say which way the gold or any price action will be heading. This one also I discussed before, guys, with you, that let me explain how the trading works so that it will solve 80% riddle that how we trade. For example, yesterday also I mentioned, it's very important for those who went to the airport knows that. So let's say airport or anywhere, you stand in front of the airport, like after the get down from the plane, and then you stand for the baggage. Okay, so this is the belt where the baggage is moving in the belt. Okay, now you wait for the baggage, right? So you are keenly observing the baggage to catch whenever it comes. Now someone asking, if someone tell you that, okay, when your bag will arrive, what will be the answer from you? You might say, okay, it will arrive, but you will say that I don't know when it will arrive. Whenever it arrives, that I'm gonna catch it. Now you keenly waiting, and then you saw that the bag arrived. It took only maybe 5 seconds to make a decision, or maybe less than this. You catch the bag and then you walk away. Now let's go back to the trade that we have opened today, this one. Okay, now let me give you that analogy here, when in what situation I have opened, so that you know exactly what in this kind of situation I consider. Now when this candle has formed, I was looking at the price action for an entry. Now the next one is formed like that. Okay, now this candle, when this green candle form, there are two probability here. Okay, is that the price, I was thinking exactly in the same way, the price is possible to move from here because it form a higher low, and then it could bounce here and then continue to the upside to grab liquidity from that resistance, right? So this is the 5 minutes candle. Even 5 minutes, I don't know, either it will drop or will go. What's the next candle? Okay, now I start to think that, okay, the seller selling this market is still, it's not ready for sell. Then I know that, okay, the price is about to drop, but I didn't enter because the bag is still didn't arrive. I know that the bag will arrive. I'm waiting, and then this is where the bag arrived. Okay, see how it has, why this one is a big bag arrived, because that one is a massive liquidity, and you can see that afterwards the price has dropped. And if you look at the 15 minutes chart, this is where exactly our TF strategy applied in that trade. Now this is what I try to explain to everyone, is that trading is all about understanding the price action, market structure, and liquidity. No one will know when the market will take its move, only the price action will tell. Now the same way that until we see that gold is continuing its downtrend, it's still falling, but when the bag will arrive, that I know that, okay, bag arrived, let's catch it and take the ride and move to the upside. And when the bag arrives, I also send the same thing to the students who are trading with us. Even in this live, you have seen we had a bag arrived, and in $yen we catched it. You want to catch again. So make sure, guys, you stay tuned so that you also be part of this strategy that we are trading here. And also don't forget to like the stream if you like it. I'm sure that you're liking it, so make sure everyone give a big thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe. This weekend, like every weekend, I'll be releasing some of the content that you have never heard of, because everything here in Forex Trading Wizard Academy is completely unique. You cannot find anywhere, I can guarantee, this kind of trading education you can look at, because this is one of the best platform you will ever find to learn and grow as a trader. I can guarantee that. So make sure that you stay connected to be a consistently profitable trader, to develop a strong trading psychology, and to learn and grow as a trader. Any question, let me know in the chat. Thank you very much. You are the best too, Favor. Everyone is best here. Thank you very much for supporting the channel all the time. Okay, so looking at the NASDAQ, going back to the NASDAQ, we see the NASDAQ as expected from this 1 hour chart. After grabbing liquidity, we see the market again moving towards the upside. So if we look at on the 4 hour, let's look at the daily again on NASDAQ. Now daily perspective on NASDAQ, we see that there is a big long middleman on the daily that has broken to the upside. Now we see that from the daily, NASDAQ is bullish because there's a long wick at the top. Normally you see if this kind of long wick candle at the top, you see the price will go ahead and fill that long wick, and with that long wick you can expect the price to go ahead and create a new higher high. So we see multiple times liquidity grab on NASDAQ with this doji, and the price has broken down again, has moved to the upside. So from the 1 hour perspective, we can expect it to, so we see that potential movement to the upside on NASDAQ. Okay, so from all time frame perspective, we see this one also moving to the upside. US 500, okay, this one, they are normally all the indices almost move in the same direction. So if we look at the 4 hour and the daily, okay, so from the daily perspective, you can see that US 500, there is an impulse and then long consolidation here. Okay, the price has marched in that point. I'm expecting it to break to the upside. If we look at the weekly also, you see that from the intraday, we see that this market US 500 is breaking to the upside, and I think that we could see slowly the market will break to the upside. Okay, so US 500 potential bullish move to the upside for me. Okay, could be anything else, but for me it looks like that the market will break towards the upside. Okay, so CHF JPY in fact has moved in that direction finally. We are out with profit early today, and along with dollar yen. And we see the GBP JPY also going in the direction. So with that said, gold has gone up again for another liquidity grab. Let's see what it is doing. Almost in the zone on gold. Okay, Okay guys, so Adrash is gold reversing. So gold, I don't think that it's reversing. If you look at the daily, okay, now from the daily it's a bearish market. Okay, I think that if you look at weekly bigger picture, the price has broken the weekly low and we might see some pullback to the upside. But for me, you know, I think that gold is still, we could see further probability, but at the moment I'm not doing anything, as you know that, because it could go, you know, any direction. It depends on the price action conversion. From the 5 minutes you can see the price already created an impulse. Based on what it is doing, we'll know exactly what gold is trying to do. If we see that reversal happen, then definitely we'll jump on a bullish trade on this one. Okay, so with that said guys, I'm sure that you enjoyed it and hopefully that you like the stream. And also don't forget to subscribe and check out the website if you want to be part of the trading community. I'll be coming on live again tomorrow twice, like every day. Tomorrow also is a very good day coming up. And with that said, I'm gonna end this session. Let me know in the chat that I have 2 minutes to go, so that I haven't covered anything. Let me know in the chat that you probably forgot to mention. So let me know in the chat that where anything that I haven't covered, then I can look at. I have 2 minutes to look at gold. If we see that it has reversed, then we will be looking at, otherwise we'll leave that on. Okay, awesome. Thank you very much and see you guys. Hope that you enjoyed. Make sure you manage your risk and stay happy. Enjoy the rest of the day. I'll see you again very soon.